Henry.
Yes.
Tom Brady. Retired, we think, but maybe not.
Not according to, hasn't come from his mouth yet, so I'm saying he's not retired yet.
So the news broke on Saturday like a bombshell. That's all anyone was talking about all day Saturday. It was Adam Schefter and Jeff Darlington. I choose to ignore the Jeff Darlington part if he's wrong because I like Jeff. And I like Adam too, but I also like to stick it to Adam. Who doesn't? They announce it. They report it. Then we get a report that Tom Brady's not retired, or at least he hasn't made a decision yet. He called the Bucs, said, I have not made a decision. Bruce Arians I talked to him. He's not made a decision. Then Schefter goes on halftime of Kentucky-Kansas, basically says, I'm sticking with it. He's retired. He's going to retire. This is the story. I don't know what I'm hoping that Tom Brady comes back another year just to stick it to Schefter. That would be so incredible.
I just thought when I read that he jumped the gun a little bit. I think that Schefter and Jeff Darlington have some sort of information because I saw Seth Wickersham wrote that article for ESPN.com alluding to Tom Brady and his team putting the finishing touches on a retirement video that apparently wasn't done yet. But apparently they know that there is a video that's being produced and it wasn't ready to drop. And so when Schefter reported it, Brady's pissed off because he's like, hey, my video's not done yet. We're not able to publish this.
Well, he's also on vacation with his family, and I'm sure when the news came out, he got a bajillion texts that was probably chaos. I'm sure he was like, I'm going to go on vacation with my family and then, announce it when I get back.
Right. And Brady on his FaceTime with Edelman on Friday, he did say that he was going to try to punk Schefter. So we did know that part.
Yeah, I know. He literally said, he's
like, watch this, guys.
Wait until Saturday.
That's why we couldn't put it in there.
I've got something up my sleeve for Piss Boy.
Mm-hmm. But so what do we believe now? I mean, I do hope he comes back just to spite them.
I believe that Schefter might be on drugs to deal with his torn meniscus.
Yeah, that's true.
Or maybe he's feeling the heat on his neck because his daughter's a better reporter than he is.
That's also true. Yeah, there's a lot of things.
I've seen her interviews for the MVP. She's pretty good.
Are you thinking he's retired?
I do. I mean, that was my initial reaction too, and I feel like kind of what you said, that it probably came out because they had put forward the motion of let's get all our stuff together for the retirement, which is probably how it got leaked because it wasn't the inside anymore.
Yep.
So I do feel like he is retiring. It's obviously emotional and you go back through the memories and stuff, but the fact that he is not retiring from the Patriots doesn't make it as bad, or it's not like you have to worry about the Patriots, how they're going to rebuild because they already kind of moved on from that. So you just kind of go through the memories, think about how young you were when he started, and now he's still in the league, still winning Super Bowls.
You think
greatest to ever do it?
You think he should sign a one-day contract for the Patriots?
I heard that's what he's going to do.
Okay.
Yeah. I would imagine he would do that. It's the right insane if he does retire. It would be so fitting that, because everyone expected him to just keep playing forever because he kept saying he was going to play forever. But the fact that he outlasted the Max Kellermans of the world and he threw for the most passing yards he has in his career, I think, this year. He is arguably, he's probably second in MVP vote.
He never declined.
He literally outlasted the cliff, and people are going to be like, well, he could have played
wait, did he beat time?
He beat
Tom versus time. I think.
No, he did.
I think time took a rare L.
It's crazy to think about that a guy is retiring at 44 from quarterbacking the NFL, and you can reasonably make the argument that he left 2 or 3 years on the table. That's actually something you can say that he probably could have played for 2 or 3 more years.
The only thing, if he had won a Super Bowl in his last year, that would have been the ultimate, fuck you to time.
Yeah.
I'm going out on my own terms. I'm better than I've ever been. I think he's done. I think he's actually done. The Bucs cap situation is not good, especially looking at what they have to deal with next year, the different holes that they're going to have to fill. This would be a good time for him to walk away.
They do have the ability to go one more all in. This could be their one last all in. If you look at it, they have enough flexibility. They basically would be fucking themselves for the future. But they could do it one more time. Mm-hmm. And it seems like he's going to retire. It does kind of suck that Schefter ruined it for him.
I hope Tom Brady's people, if you're making the video right now, please put Tom Brady's head on top of Antonio Brown's body flipping off the team and running away out of the end zone. That would be a great ending to this video.
And if you're a Bucs fan, you have to assume Gronk's gone too.
Oh yeah, yeah. I think that Gronk he literally just follows
whatever. Yeah. People were saying the Bills for Gronk, which would be fun for him.
That would be very fun.
We should when after the Super Bowl, we're gonna take a little bit of time off. We'll still have episodes, but we're gonna have one canned. We should probably prepare for this in case he does retire in that off time, right? Because it feels like that's probably when it's going to be announced, right after the Super Bowl.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So I was looking at it too, and we could do all this later.
I think it might even be this week.
It might be. Isn't there like a bonus he's getting paid February 4th?
So there's no chance that they would have structured that in a way that he gets paid a massive check right after the season's over.
Right.
That to me says that he was telling the Bucs, like, I will have made my decision whether or not I'm coming back before this payday even occurs. Because otherwise, why would you, if you're signing like a 43-year-old quarterback, why would you say, hey, a week after the season's over, we can give you a $12 million bonus, and then expect that would be something that he would not just like retire right after getting?
Right. Let's see. I'm looking it up. The Tom Brady $15 million bonus payment due on February 4th means nothing.
Okay.
Oh, from our friend Mike Floria.
All right.
Yeah. He said that Brady signed a new contract, and this means, it means nothing. Floria always gets to the bottom of it.
He's such a legal beagle.
It means nothing. It is crazy to like, all his numbers are just so insane. When I tweeted about the Big Ben, because Big Ben's going to get cucked, Steelers fans, this is like war for them. Because there was a lot of Steelers fans like, Canton's our backyard. It will be Steelers for that ceremony.
A lot of fights probably going to go down.
When I tweeted that, I had so many replies, and I know Steelers fans. I do not, when they say shit like that, I'm like, you're probably right. They're like, it's an hour drive for us. That fucking city will be black and gold all weekend.
Yeah, I was at the induction ceremony for Jerome Bettis, and it was like just everybody that was inside that stadium had a terrible towel.
Right.
So
that will be the biggest draw for that one.
Yeah. It's so close. But I bet you that they'll take it as a personal challenge.
Yes.
Tom Brady. This will be like
Hank,
the last.
This
will be the last time
thing,
that the Steelers can face off against Tom Brady.
And this is the last time Hank can like possibly go to jail for Tom Brady.
Yeah.
So
I'll be there.
This will be big.
I'll be there with bells on.
Well, especially if it's Gronk and Tom Brady. That's going to be a big showdown. And Big Ben.
So the one thing I wanted to do real quick, because it is crazy to look at. So if you break up Tom Brady's career, he's got 3 Hall of Fame careers, which is so stupid to just say out loud. If you did just from 2001 to 2006, he's got 26,000 yards, 197 touchdowns, and 3 rings. If you do 2007 to 2014, he's got 26,000 yards, 195 touchdowns, and 1 ring. And then 2015 to now, he's got 31,000 yards, 232 touchdowns, and 3 rings. It's literally like he's got basically like 3 careers of like Steve Young or Troy Aikman or like name the name.
Mahomes.
It's Mahomes. It's crazy though. Like the numbers are just, who knows where the league is going, but like I don't think anyone's ever going to be a quarterback for 7 Super Bowls again.
He's the reason why like people get so mad. You're so cocky, New England people, but it's like he literally made an entire region think they were going to win every single weekend, and they did.
No, he made you into winners.
Yeah,
like
he really did.
Just in life.
I think there's science behind that.
Yes. No, like
quality of life.
Quality of life was enormous for people in New England because of this one guy. And Belichick, obviously. But no, he did.
You think Belichick will maybe do the speech before?
Probably. Belichick loves that shit.
Yeah, that's true. He is a student of the game. Did you see the GOATs tweet that they had out there? That was, I don't know if it was ESPN. Oh, no, it was Pro Football Focus, where it was like Brady, Serena, MJ, LeBron, Messi, which I appreciate that.
Secretariat.
They did not have Secretariat.
Rafa.
They had Kobe, which is Kobe 2? Is Kobe 3, they're saying? Kobe's 3?
Of the all-time GOATs?
Yeah. Kobe's on there. Jerry Rice, I guess Randy Moss over Jerry Rice.
Randy Moss
rings.
rings.
Randy Moss was better. Jerry Rice
better
was
resume,
was greater.
That's the craziest thing with the Tom Brady stuff too, is going back and watching all the highlights. It's like the years he was the best, they didn't win. which
right.
is
That's
insane.
what I'm saying. Like when you break down his career, it's like he had the
2007
50 touchdowns and stuff like that.
There was a so when I tweeted I had Chiefs fans trying to like dunk on me because I was like, four in a row and not winning is bad, and they're like, you had a similar run in I think it was 2006 to 2011, and it's like, yeah, well, that was after 3 Super Bowls and before 3 more, so it's doesn't really sting that much.
Yeah, there's like all these facts are crazy. Tom Brady, after his 38th birthday, won more Super Bowls than Peyton Manning won in 18 years and had more passing TDs than Drake in his entire. Fucking stupid.
Pretty good.
It's stupid.
There's also like I'm just gonna assume that Tom Brady could come back at any point in the next like 5 years. It would not shock me.
Yeah.
If at his like induction ceremony in the Hall of Fame, Tom Brady announces that he's coming back to the NFL as he's getting inducted, just to fuck them over for one more year.
You think he'll do any type of like broadcasting or like Peyton's Place type thing?
I don't think so. I
feel like he's gonna be like
he's gonna be a family guy and a crypto guy.
Oh, I think he's gonna be like audition or something. Like he's got like world domination, like world celebrity type of shit.
He's gonna be selling. He's gonna start up the Brady brand activewear.
Maybe buy.
He's gonna be everywhere with that thing.
Yeah.
Oh, if Tom Brady buys a football team, I might just become a fan of that football team.
And he just wins with that.
Absorb some secondhand greatness.
You know what you should do is you should buy the Browns. See if you can take them to the Super Bowl.
The ultimate
Lions.
challenge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Imagine that.
Lions would be great.
He goes back and coaches Michigan. Shout out Rico Bosco. He had that first.
True.
One of my favorite. Rico Bosco, the guy who's like a billionaire. He and his wife are multi-billionaires. Has 7 rings. Hall of Famer. He's gonna want to spend his waking hours chasing around 16-year-olds in like.
He's gonna want to go. He's gonna want to go live in Ann Arbor.
Yeah, and go try to pitch 16-year-olds to come to his school.
What if he just purchased the Colts? And he literally just so that he could say, "I own the Colts,"
or like the Jets.
Yeah, I own the Jets.
It's crazy. All right, so we'll pre-tape that. Maybe it'll just be you just doing a solo.
Maybe I'll write a poem.
Yeah, you write a poem, write it heartfelt letter, like a Tom Verducci kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
We'll do the music and everything. We put it in there.
What's your favorite Tom Brady memory?
The Seahawks and the Falcons Super Bowls are, like we were saying, 2 of the top nights of my life. The 2008 season with Randy Moss was like the greatest, the greatest, most enjoyable thing watching every single Sunday. That you just watch it and you just throw 50-yard bombs over and over and over and over and over again. They obviously didn't win, but watching that season was like the most fun I think I've had watching football.
The point spreads on those games were just ridiculous.
Insane.
Week in, week out, they were favored by 18 and a half points.
Insane. The I do think it would be so funny if he spited everyone. It'd be fucking. Like, could you imagine him saying that to Giselle? Just being like, listen, I know we said I was going to retire, but this little fucking dork with a sprained MCL is tweeting, has cucked my retirement.
Well, imagine being Adam Schefter and spending all year long sucking off Jimmy G so that Don Yee would be happy for you.
Yeah.
You're just trying to get this scoop.
Yes.
And then you fuck this scoop up.
And he's going to say he's right, but it's like, dude, you can't. What's the expiration date?
I actually think that would probably happen was I think Schefter got good information that he was going to retire that was communicated to him probably either by Don Yee or somebody close to Don Yee. And then Schefter put it out. There was some miscommunication. It wasn't supposed to come out just yet. And then Don Yee had to text him via like Brady's thoughts, being like, we're still making our entire decision-making process right now.
Right.
We'll have an update as soon as possible. So I think that if the timetable was going to be late February, it probably got pushed up next week.
Okay, so do you think Schefter gets credit if it's a week?
No. I think whoever.
Although I'm being hypocritical right now because I did give Barstool Carl credit when he predicted Yu Darvish. He reported Yu Darvish to the Cubs in December, and he didn't sign until February. I said that counts.
I did give Leroy credit when he reported Gronkowski was coming back.
Yeah, it was like months.
A month or two in advance.
Yeah.
So you know what?
You know what, P-Boy? We're going to do it for you. P-Man, sorry. We did lose that bet.